Andrew, I won't deny by saying that I felt like I was going to marry you the second I met you. There was always something about you, and I could never put my finger on it, but I just knew I never wanted to lose you. Honestly, as soon as you took a Greyhound bus alone with only $10 in your pocket to visit me in Tallahassee, I knew we were going to last. From the first time I kissed you when I was 12, and yes, you heard that right, I kissed you, to standing next to you on our wedding day, I couldn't be more grateful to spend the rest of my life with my best friend.
So I've known Madison for a while, since she was born. Like, I was in the hospital, no big deal. I was actually there the night of their first kiss. So we were playing Manhunt in Andrew's neighborhood, and my mom came to pick me up, and we were Madison's ride, and I was, of course, on the other team. And we're like, where's Madison and Andrew? Finally, like, after my mom circled the whole neighborhood, calling out for them, like, this is probably like an hour, we finally find them. We drop Madison off. My mom goes, oh, they were for sure kissing in the bushes, like 100%. I was like, no way, like, they're friends, like, not a chance. Then the next weekend comes along. Me and Andrew and a couple of friends without Madison went to the movies, and my mom drove us, and she confronted Andrew. She said, Andrew, I know what you were doing in the bushes. And he's like, oh yeah, me and Madison were kissing. Like, Madison kissed me, and then she said I was bad at it.
I've always envisioned the day I'd be standing here, looking into those gorgeous blue eyes in front of our closest friends and family, marrying the woman of my dreams. We've known each other for 14 years now, and I've been together for 10 of those years, but our life has had each other in it more years than not. We've had the fortunate opportunity not many others here can say, but we've been able to see each other as kids, grow up, and some may argue mature together. But that's one thing I love about us. We've been by each other's side for all the highlights where we can't wait to pick up the phone or share in person. We have also seen the other side with the curveballs and hardships that life has thrown our way. But if there's anyone I want to go through the peaks and valleys with and arrive at the mountaintop with, it's Madison Jane Lizick.
Well, my name is Jason Arnold, and it's so special to be the one here today officiating the wedding of these two. I've had the joy of knowing them for 10 years now, and if I'm not mistaken, they began officially dating within a few weeks of me meeting the both of them. So I don't really have much knowledge or many memories of them without each other. And you know what? That's just fine with me. Because I am sure I can speak for so many of you here today when I say it's hard to even think about one without thinking of the other. I have had no doubt that I would one day be at this wedding. Not necessarily officiating this wedding, but I knew that this day would get here eventually. And at this time, I want to take a moment to remember all the loved ones who have a special seat in heaven for today's wedding, especially the grandparents of Madison and Andrew, who have made significant impacts on who they are today. And Matthew, who I know would be so proud to be standing by your side for this special day, and who I know would be celebrating alongside you two and everyone here tonight.
I love you guys. You look beautiful, Mom.
It's the first time we've seen you together.
Yeah. You look gorgeous.
Okay.
Do I look handsome?
Yeah, no.
I wanna feel like this, forever and catch my breath, every time you step into a room.
I'm so glad to be a part of your guys' life and watch your love grow. I have complete faith that you guys are meant to be together and will have an everlasting love that everyone dreams of.
I promise to put us first and work towards always growing together. I promise to love you and to honor our commitment. And for making me wait so long for this moment. I vow to make you wait for me to get ready every morning for the rest of your life.
Oh my God. Madison, I promise to always protect you, cherish you, hold you tight, be little spoon or big spoon depending on the day. I promise to prioritize our marriage and never ever take a single day for granted with who I have standing in front of me.
This was meant to be. This really couldn't be more meant to be. This gorgeous, wonderful couple and my beautiful daughter, and I love them both. You had that story of the father of the bride always says, I'm not losing a daughter, I'm gaining a son-in-law. And technically that's true. But it's a little different. I mean, we've known Andrew for so long. He's been our family for years and years and years. And as I told you, and I didn't realize that you kissed him when you were that young. and in the time they've known each other, this beautiful couple has gone through a lot. But their love and devotion and dedication and faith has led us to this evening.
Madison, thank you for being the balance Andrew requires, the strength he has needed through some very difficult days, and for completing his heart in every way. Andrew, I thank you for the work ethic and leadership you always showed when you were my player. I love how that player-coach relationship we had then has evolved into the friendship we now have today.
Bachelor party. There was no shortage of adult beverages being bought in honor of the groom-to-be. Fast forward back to the house, Andrew realized that he needed to go upstairs and lay down. So he asked me, do you think maybe you could just lay with me for a little bit? As I'm laying there, rubbing his back so you could fall asleep, I thought to myself, when I think of people who I would do absolutely anything for, no judgment, no questions asked, I think of my family. And that becomes Andrew Robino. And I think of all the things that make Andrew a good friend. You know, all of that can be traced back to the fact that above all, he's so good at being a brother. Standing here beside him as his best man is such an honor to me, but it's important to acknowledge that I'm standing here in place of somebody else. And I know that if Matthew was here, he would echo my sentiments that Andrew carries every great quality that makes someone a great brother, and in turn, those qualities will make him a great husband to Madison.
Power vested in me, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.